What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Accelerated Motion YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, please consider subscribing if you are into BMWs and DIY content. If you guys are new here and you did not already know, I have a 2013 BMW E92 M3, also have a 2014 F30 335i, and we also have this, which is a 2001 E46 330i, which is a project car of ours. So this is a group project car. As you can see, it needs a little bit of work. It's got almost 200,000 miles on it. We're missing a cornering light here. I just did a video, a DIY, on how to change the window regulators on the front driver's side and the rear passenger side. So definitely go check that out if you haven't already. Additionally, I do have some products here from one of my sponsors, Unique Style Racing. So huge shout out to them for sending over some products for this car. We've got some lighting products here that we're going to do in today's video. So we've got some care packages here from my partners over at Unique Style Racing. So again, huge shout out to them. We're going to start off today with doing some cornering lights. So as you can see, these are smoked out LED corner lights. This is the driver's side here, which we obviously need to replace pretty badly. This one just happened to fall off. One of my buddies, Kevin, who is also part of this project, was driving the car, and I guess this whole cornering light got loose and flew off the car, I guess, I don't know. So we will be replacing all of this. So got a couple different videos coming for this car in terms of lighting. We've got cornering lights, we've got smoked out LED side markers here. We also have some smoked out taillights, as well as some interior gauges, which we will be upgrading. And then hopefully eventually we'll get some headlights in here as well. All right guys, so this should be a pretty straightforward install. Obviously the driver's side has already been uninstalled for us, so that will help us. So we're gonna go ahead and plug this new one in here first. Pretty much the only tool that you're going to need for at least the other side is gonna be a flathead screwdriver. So as you can see here, this is basically held in by a clip, a retaining clip, just like that. So what you're gonna do on the other side is take the screwdriver, put it through this hole right here, and you're gonna push down on this plastic part. And what that's gonna do is squeeze this together just enough to pop this out. So I don't know if the old one just broke or what the deal was with that. Maybe it was just loose and it just fell off the car. So good thing is, we still have the wiring here in place, and as you can see, the bulb is still here, everything still works. But what we're going to do is actually unplug this bulb here. So there's a small tab here, just squeeze it and pull out. So that bulb is there now, and additionally there's a little weather stripping piece here. Just want to make sure that that is still intact. It goes all the way across the whole headlight here. So that's still good. And now this should be a plug and play. So as you can see, this is LED. I think these blink amber, so we'll double check that here in a minute, but should be a plug and play. So just grab your existing OEM wiring harness here and plug in. All right, so you just want to put that on until it clicks into place. You can see that it's all clicked in there. So what we need to do now is basically just realign this. And push it in. What you want to look at when you're reinstalling this, as you can see on the light, there is this little tab that sticks out here and here. And so you'll see these little channels here, one right there and one above it. So you want to make sure that those slide in and click into place. This part on top will click in. So as long as you have it all aligned, it should go right in. All right, so that's one side in, clicks into place, and let's test it. And there you have it, amber LED versus the stock OEM on the passenger side. Looks much nicer. All right, so here's a close-up comparison. The new USR versus the stock one. Okay, moving on to the passenger side here. So this car was actually previously in an accident. So it does have some things that are broken over here on this side. That's why it kind of looks the way it looks, including the tab on the headlight. So it's moving around here. but we are still able to get this cornering light out. So if you look through this hole here, it's gonna be hard for you guys to see, but you can stick your screwdriver in here and you'll push on a little tab and it will push the cornering light out. So we basically pushed on this little spot right here just enough to squeeze this part together to push it out. So from here we can just unscrew the bulb or unplug it, one of the two. So that's that. Side-by-side comparison of the OEM orange, which is super ugly looking, versus the new smoked out LED. So I think it looks really nice. So the install process is the same as the other side. So once again, if you look at this here, you can actually see this is the section that we need to squeeze together in order to get this into place. So you also see this tab up here and down here. Those go directly into these slots. So one goes in the upper slot and one should go here in the lower slot, but this was also in an accident, so it doesn't look like we have a slot there. Interesting. But it should still hold in place because this part and this part, this is where the middle goes. So that's where this will clip into place. Hope that makes sense. All right, so the first thing we want to do is plug this back in. Once you get that in, you can snap it into place, and then we can align this. Let's see, I need to squeeze this. It's kind of tight, hard for you guys to see, I know. Okay. Just make sure that's in place there. There you go, snaps into place. So, pretty simple install. We're gonna go ahead and close the hood here and test it. Sweet, all works. And there you have it. So both sides work. Obviously it's daytime, so can't really tell, but I'll follow up with you guys at nighttime when we can take a look and see what it looks like in the dark. All right guys, so that just about wraps it up. Very simple install. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, please let me know. Again, huge shout out to USR for sending me these. We've got a couple other videos with lighting as well, so stay tuned for those. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.